We have massive news as Tucker Carlson is in Moscow, inside of Russia. He is back, and he teased it with this video right here saying, "We're back in Moscow. Here's why." But within the 3-minute long clip, he repeated multiple Russian propaganda things, even calling Kyiv the Russian term, or the Russian way of calling it Kiev, and had made statements that you will hopefully understand is not true at all. And even though I am really sick right now, I'm taking a moment to talk about it because this guy, I know a lot of people watch him, but he is spewing disgusting Russian propaganda. And there's so many people that watch him that will believe the BS that he's putting online. It's so frustrating. First, he said that Americans are in Ukraine firing U.S. weapons into Russia. That is not true. That is something that Russia has said, Putin has said multiple times, and there is absolutely no proof behind it. Putin had said that Ukrainians are too stupid to fire those weapons on their own, so there must be other countries coming in firing their own equipment. When no, these Ukrainians were trained on that equipment to use it. I will add, the only thing that is true is that in order to fire those said weapons, there needs to be a satellite connection in which those satellites are, as far as we know, American satellites. But no, there is no U.S. troops there. Just like for the Storm Shadows, you think that there are British soldiers in there firing them? How about the Scalp? Same thing. No, that's not true. Then he said that Blinken, U.S.'s Blinken, had cut off all ties with Russia to do no communication whatsoever. Every country did that. That is what Ukraine requested, and every country followed it. That is why Zelensky was so upset when Schultz then reached out to Putin, because they were trying to isolate Putin into pressuring him or feeling the pressure on him to come to the negotiation table. And lastly, he implied that American soldiers are there taking out Russians. Look, there's an international legion in which anyone in any country can sign up for. That is a thing. Though Zelensky had said he did not want other countries sending their own troops. He just wanted the equipment to take out Russia on their own. So for him to imply that U.S. soldiers are on the ground taking out Russian ones is false. Look, his interview with Lavrov is going to go live very soon. And I am going to go ahead and break it down every single step of the way because look, I've been covering this war since the beginning. I've been to the country so many times. I just got back from the country a month ago. I am probably the most informed person that's from the United States that have traveled to Ukraine. And I could tell you all the BS that this guy will be saying during that interview. It's just really upsetting that he's got such a big following and Russia's paying him potentially so much money to spew this Russian propaganda. And because a lot of people don't fact check his information, everything that he says, people are going to believe. And that is disgusting and that needs to stop. So please share this video. I will break down his entire interview once it finally comes out so that you can understand the real truth. Because he says that NBC News and the New York Times is blocking all the real information. No, they're not. He says, oh, we need the Russian the point of view. No, we don't. They're purposely targeting Ukrainians and civilians. They are doing that. Why do we need the Russian point of view? Especially when Putin automatically gives his point of view without really anyone asking. And he's given it to us multiple times. And the one final thing I just want to say is that he is indicating that Russia is ready to go with nukes. Nuclear escalation is happening. That is a fear tactic that Russia uses all the time, that Putin uses all the time. They would never use nukes. Like we've discussed in so many videos here, there are so many things put in place to protect especially Americans, but also Europeans and other countries, that the second that a hint that this could happen, the United States would have that stopped. There are so many times in which he's threatened nukes because he got put in the corner and he got scared. But they would never do anything about it. Once again, please go ahead and follow me, share my video. I will be there for you, so be sure to follow me for more.